The Falmouth Education Foundation has done a lot for my teaching. We have a number of things that Falmouth Education Foundation has provided for projects throughout the years, projects that we've ended up continuing and developing and changing and still using the equipment, the instruments, the props, the things that we have from the first year that they were used, and now we use them for different things and throughout the curriculum for the teaching and for performing as well. So in my first year that I got an FEF grant, I got 10 iPads from FEF. We've been using the iPads for teaching music literacy, having to write notation. We use some of the instrumental apps, including xylophone apps. We've used recording apps like GarageBand to record things and to use some of the smart instruments that they have to create beats like drum patterns and grooves, and being able to go on and do some harmonic things with their piano, smart piano, where you can click certain parts of the app and the music just plays for you, and then we can sing to it or we can improvise on another instrument to it. So a lot of really creative ways to use GarageBand on the iPads. And we use a couple other apps here and there, especially with the younger students, to be able to be creative in the music room, to make up songs and to play games that have apps that might make it more accessible or more exciting and engaging for them.
I like when we do performances because we get to do acting, and we also get to play the instruments, and we also get to sing, and we get to dance and do all that kind of stuff.
I like the scars, and I definitely like the xylophones, but I think probably the most fun thing is drums.
We have 3 bass bars from Falmouth Education Foundation, which really play the very, very deep, low notes, so we can do more bass line patterns to be able to sing to or to move to or play other instrumental pieces with. We also have a good set of newer instruments, barred instruments, xylophones, metallophones, and glockenspiels, that we do a lot of practicing our melodic patterns. So if we are having the kids singing solfege, do, re, mi, fa, so, they might have to play that on a certain set of notes on the barred instruments, and they have to be able to decode what they're hearing me perform vocally, and they have to go and translate it to playing on an instrument. So we do a lot of literacy practice with the barred instruments, and we just learn to play songs for the sake of being able to perform something on an instrument. FEF most recently has provided us with drums. I have a set of 14 drums called tubanos. Tubanos are really a music classroom type drum that are similar to congas. So we do world drumming type things with the drums. We can also use them for rhythmic practice. We'll read rhythms on the board and perform them on the drums. With the kids playing the drums, they're learning some percussion technique that will help them if they decide to play in band in the future. And it's good for their coordination, and it makes it far more engaging for them to be learning the music that we're doing in our classroom when they get to play a drum. Instead of just having to tap it on their body or speak it, they get to play it on a very fun instrument. And these instruments that FEF has provided are all quality instruments that will last quite a long time. I hope that these instruments will be here for the next music teacher who is here after me, and that's if I'm teaching here for another 30 years. So we take care of what we have, we make them last, we use them quite a bit in many different ways, and we're very grateful here at East Falmouth School and at the other elementary schools for what FEF has provided us for music for our kids.